Welcome back to Danny Day's Homestead. This is the second video for the Pumpkin Palooza 2022, hosted by Andrea at Digging for Help. And so, I've never made bread before, but I don't see any other occasion that would be worth trying something new than Andrea at Digging for Help collab, because she's awesome and she's inspiring, so why not be inspired to try something new, right? It only makes sense. We're going to make cinnamon raisin pumpkin bread. Let's go! The first step is to preheat your oven to 325 and grease your bread pan. Today we're going to be using the KitchenAid mixer, just to make things hopefully go a little faster. So far I'm dropping everything and it's going great. So first step is to combine pumpkin, sugar, oil, and eggs. If you want the full list of ingredients and the recipe, it'll be down below in the description. Also, I am making a 2 bread recipe. I'm making 2 loaves. So I will put down the link to the recipe that I'm using as well, so that you can refer to that if you want to make just 1 loaf. For the 2 loaves, it calls for 15 ounces of pumpkin puree, which is a whole can. 4 large eggs. 3 cups of sugar. And 1 cup of oil. And we're going to mix well. My dogs don't like the mixer. Just so much easier than doing it by hand. Next up, we're going to mix up all of our dry ingredients separately. So we're going to need 3 1/3 cups flour, we're going to use a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. I think 2 sounds better. Alright, I said to myself, I've never made this before, so I'm going to do it exactly how the ingredient says, and that way if it's messed up, it's not my fault. Right? 1 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. 1 Hopefully I won't regret that. It doesn't smell the best. And so, now we're just going to mix it. Then we're going to add it into our wet ingredients. Add our dry ingredients to our wet ingredients. liking to this bread, I'm adding raisins. So, for the 2 loaves, it calls for 1 cup of raisins. Are you excited about this? Me too. I hope it turns out good. It's looking like the consistency in the pictures, so that's good. Oops.
That's not just any raisins, that's golden.
Yeah, I'm using golden raisins. We're going to throw a couple of extra in there. Can't hurt, right? Woo! We're going to let this drain off a bit, and then we'll pour it in the pan. So this is the part that I'm kind of worried about because it doesn't say 2/3 of the way full or halfway full in the pan or anything like that. It just says pour it in the pan. So I'm going to try to evenly put it between the 2 pans, and hopefully I'll get it right. I'm pretty much going to cover the bottom of both and then see what I'm looking at. Alright, a little more. This is what we're looking at. We're going to throw that in our preheated oven. Hopefully it turned out alright. It didn't take me long at all. Pretty much the time that it took for the oven to preheat. I'm going to, I don't know anything about making bread, but I'm going to, take this right down there. Maybe that would be the middle, I guess. Alright. So, in there. So now we're going to cook it for an hour or until you can stick a toothpick in it and it comes out clean. It's time, y'all. Looks delicious. I'm pretty excited about it. It's not too shabby for my first time making bread. I think that's pretty darn good for my first time making bread. You can see the little raisin pieces in it. I'm pretty excited about this, y'all. Let's see how easy or not we can get this to come out. Kind of nervous about this part. my gosh. Look at that. That is beautiful. Look at how beautiful it is. Oh yeah. That is very beautiful. Let's cut it. The dogs want some, obviously. That looks good. Looks delicious. Let me turn the flashlight on. See. The little raisin chunks. Oh man, that looks good. I want to say thank you again to Andrea at Digging for Health for letting me be a part of this collab. I appreciate you. I'm so glad that I did this. It ended up not being as hard as I thought it was going to be. And it turned out pretty great. I'm pretty stoked about it. So I'll be making bread more often. And yeah, thank y'all for watching. And don't forget to go check out the Pumpkin Palooza 2022.
Yes, ma'am.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good.
It is really, really good. It's beautiful.
The raisins aren't that dark because I use golden raisins. I'm not too crazy about the nutmeg.
I can't even taste the nutmeg.
I think I'd probably next time I'll add more cinnamon and take out the nutmeg.
I definitely add more cinnamon.
Yeah. And I added 2 times the amount of cinnamon than it called for. And it's still not very cinnamony.
It must not be much cinnamon found.
Alright. Thank y'all. See ya. Bye. you always grin at me and it makes me nervous. I'm like, why is he grinning at me?
I could go.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh, dang. Not my fault. I'm going to touch the cereal this morning.
The first step is to preheat your oven to 325. Well, the first step is to make sure you don't have anything in your oven first. The first step is to preheat your oven to 325 and get ready your grease pan. Okay. The first step is to preheat your oven to 325 and grease your bread pans, getting them prepared to put. What is the step? Okay. Alright. Wait, I forgot something. It's going great so far. And for this, I'm going to try to tell you how much of what I'm putting in, but if you want the full description, half a teaspoon of salt. That's not salt.